Work continues to bring a casino and racetrack to the Nebraska Panhandle. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the Garing Planning Commission gave 7-1 approval Tuesday night to a third conditional use permit for a racetrack and casino development proposed for the southern end of the community. Prairie Thunder Garing, LLC, under the lands just north of the Five Rocks Road Heartland Express interchange, applied for the latest permit with very few changes to the document that was approved 2 years ago. The original CUP for the proposed development was issued in 2021, and City Engineer Annie Folk explained why a new permit was necessary.
Anytime a project doesn't start right when they think it will and it gets delayed, then after a certain period of time, after 1 year, they have to have an extension. After 2 years, we make them go through the whole process again. And that's mainly just to keep tabs on it and make sure that there haven't been major changes in the interim to their proposal that might change what we were expecting, so that we can make sure everyone's on the same page.
Prairie Thunder Garing and Scottsbluff Exposition and Racing, which would run the track, are both owned by the same individuals that owned Hastings Exposition and Racing, which opened the Lake Mac Racetrack and Casino last month near Ogallala. Folks said the new application was approved with all staff recommended conditions, including a development plan review for the project, which requires finalized engineering and architectural plans to be approved by both the Commission and the Garing City Council before a building permit is issued. Project developers want the permit already in place if and when racing and casino license applications are submitted to the State Racing and Gaming Commission. Well, issues with a home's electrical system is believed to have been the cause for a trailer fire that sparked around 7:30 Tuesday morning. Scottsbluff and Garing Fire Department crews arrived to the fully engulfed structure fire in the 1600 block of East 12th Street. Both occupants were able to safely make it out of the home, but they are now relying on the public's help for immediate needs, with assistance spearheaded by Firefighter Ministry. Scottsville Fire Marshal Chris Perales says the fire is believed to have been sparked as a result of the electrical issues, but does note that there were no working smoke alarms in the home as well. And Morrill County is now on the hunt for a new county clerk. During this week's commissioners meeting, the board accepted a letter of resignation from Kathy Brandt, expressing their appreciation for her service. The Bridgeport Newsblade is reporting that Brandt said she has enjoyed her 30 years working in the office, but her final day as clerk will be December 31st. The pending vacancy will be advertised for 3 weeks, with applications due September 25th and interviews to be conducted on the 29th. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Patio Doors, the customers say it best, and they feel the difference every day.
Very happy with it. Very, very happy. I don't get tired of looking at them. And it's so nice with the breeze now, opening the windows, the ease of sliding the windows back and forth. Notice that it is warmer in the winter time, and it is cooler when the sun is shining in.
Renewal by Anderson Windows and Patio Doors, the customers say it best. Book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com.
Welcome back. It was 24 years ago that the deadliest terrorist attack hit our country, and the events and images from September 11th, 2001 still resonate with the nation. Today, the Scottsville Fire Department's C Shift raised the flag on their Tower 1 in remembrance of all the men and women who paid the ultimate sacrifice that fateful Tuesday morning. 2 hijacked planes struck and leveled the World Trade Center in New York City, and another crashed into the Pentagon in Washington, D.C., and a 4th plane that was hijacked crashed into a field in Pennsylvania after passengers and crews were able to thwart the terrorists' plan to crash Flight 93 into either the U.S. Capitol or White House. More than 340 firefighters and paramedics died during their response to the Twin Towers, and in total, more than 3,000 people died as a result of the September 11th attacks. Well, Governor Jim Pillen says he is devastated. That's his reaction to the death of 31-year-old Charlie Kirk, a conservative commentator, activist, and founder of Turning Point USA, who was fatally shot while taking part in an event at Utah Valley University yesterday. Pillen is also asking that Nebraskans heed the proclamation issued by President Trump requiring that U.S. flags be flown at half-staff until sunset on Sunday in memory of Kirk. In alignment with the president's order, all state, POW, and other flags should also be flown at half-staff.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Let's hear from a few head coaches ahead of Friday night football games on the network coming up tomorrow. Let's start with a pair of 2-0 teams squaring off tomorrow night when Garing heads to play at Alliance. For Garing, it's been a 2-0 start. Their wins coming against Torrington and Mitchell. Alliance, they've scored 100 points already in 2 wins over Gordon Rushville and Holdridge. Alliance has a sophomore running back in Trini Trejo, who leads the entire state through 2 weeks with over 500 yards rushing. Garing coach Danny O'Boyle right now on trying to slow down Trejo.
Well, it feels like every season we play 3 or 4 of these teams that have a really good running back. And Alliance is no different. The Trejo kid is really good. He breaks a lot of tackles. He's got very good balance. And, he's going to gain yards just, with the scheme, the way they align, and they create a lot of opportunities for him. So it's going to be one of those things where, obviously we would like to limit him to a certain amount of yardage. And we feel like if we can do that, then we're going to give our defense a chance to be successful.
2 2-0 teams tomorrow with Garing at Alliance. We'll have that broadcast on KMOR 93.3 starting with the pregame show at 6:30. All 3 of our games tomorrow with 7 o'clock start. Scottsbluff returns home after a blowout road win over Lincoln Northwest. They're searching for a 3-0 start to the year as they entertain the Crete Cardinals. Scottsbluff coach Judd Hall says it's a much improved Crete team that has a first-year head coach.
Yeah, I would definitely say an improved team. I think playing extremely hard right now is the thing that kind of jumps off the film at me. They're really running to the ball on defense, and then they're doing stuff on offense to put you in mismatches, using a lot of motion, moving guys around. So we're going to have to be locked in on the back half of our defense, really understanding our motion adjustments and coverage adjustments when they motion to the field and motion to the boundary. So a big week for our defensive secondary and linebackers.
Crete offensively leaning on a quarterback-receiver combo as their top strength. The Scottsbluff defense so far this year, they've already forced 7 turnovers, and they've scored 3 defensive touchdowns. Broadcast tomorrow night at 6:30 for the pregame show. That'll be on 107.3 The the trail. And also for tomorrow night, the area game of the week, 1-1 Mitchell at home to take on 2-0 Chadron. The Tigers off a loss at Garing last week, and head coach Nick Cookshausen hoping they can flush that one with a good group from Chadron coming in tomorrow.
Chadron, they're always solid. Watching film on them, they're just a solid group. A little bit different than last year. Last year everything went through Quinn Bailey. He was an exceptional player, but they just got a lot of different guys they get the ball to. They're big up front. They're physical. They'll formation you. Coach Sandstrom does a great job with those guys up there, year in and year out. They're always competitive, and you're gonna get their best. So we'll have our hands full. We're excited for the way we match up with them. We think it's that they like to do some of those similar things that we do: quick passing game, establish the run, formation. Yes, so we're excited with the matchup.
Pre-game for tomorrow night's matchup, Mitchell hosting Chadron. That'll be on 94.1 The Brand starting at 6:45. Again, kickoff there at 7 o'clock. That is the latest for today from right here at the Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, locally produced wool yarn hurdled the competition in the first round of the 2025 Coolest Thing Made in Nebraska contest. The offering from the Brown Sheep Company of rural Scottsbluff cleared the high school elite aluminum athletic hurdle offered by Blazer Athletic Equipment in first round head-to-head voting. The yarn product now goes up against Hideaway copper mugs by Handlebend, a manufacturing company in O'Neill. Second round voting goes online through September 14th on the Nebraska Manufacturing Alliance website, and product supporters can vote once per day. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. I'll see you here next time.